We are going to read this book about spiders because we're going to learn about author's purpose. And I don't know if anybody's taught you about author's purpose before, like why authors write books. Has anybody taught you about that? Yes, okay. So sometimes authors write books to entertain you. Sometimes authors write books to inform you. And sometimes authors write books to persuade you. That means to convince you of something. Yes. Like maybe somebody would write a book and say, you should really like Susan Norwell because she's really nice. That would be a persuading book. Or somebody might write a book that says, you know, Susan Norwell, 62 years old, she has 5 kids, she has 8 grandchildren with 1 on the way. You know, that's just an information book. Or they might write a once upon a time, Susan Norwell flew to the moon because she was trying to see if there were any girls with Rett syndrome that needed help there. That would be entertaining because nobody goes to the moon. Like me. Unless they're an astronaut. That would be funny. So this book, all about spiders, we're going to read it, and we're going to find out at the end. You've got to figure out, is this an entertaining book, an information book, or is the author trying to persuade us? Oh, do you know who's doing a lot of persuading these days? Are our presidential candidates. That's where we hear a lot of persuade, yes. And some fantasy too mixed in with it, but definitely some persuading. All right, all about spiders. And so we are going to take a little picture walk so we can understand what's going on with spiders. And I'm going to show you some of the words that you have to learn. So you and I are going to learn some new words. But we're going to learn the new words by doing some analogies. Because I don't know about you, I don't want to be bored learning new words. I don't think that's very fun. So let's see. We're going to look at, You take a look at these spiders. And I think we're going to learn something about spiders here. This shows us things that are all the same. And this shows us things that are different. Right. So when we're looking at these, yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Chloe. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that each of these are spiders, but they're very what? Huh? They're very what? I know, besides creepy. They're the same or different. Go ahead, sweetheart. You know. I knew you know. That's all right. See, I showed you once, Susan. Do I have to show you again for Pete's sake? That's right. Different. And I know that's what was going on in your head. Sometimes you're so fast though, Chloe. That's what people have to know about you. You're so fast, I think, did she just do that? And then I go, wait a minute, I better check in to make sure that I didn't mess up. It's not that I don't believe you, it's more that I don't believe my eyes because you're just so fast. So, now, there's something about these spiders that we need to know. That we need to know about them. Are you ready? Let's look at the information that's here. I've got some words here. So we're learning about eggs. Lots of word that we have to learn for this story. We already know that word, spider, for Pete's sake. This one I love. I love this word. It should be climb, but it's climb. Because that's what spiders like to do. They like to climb. Oh, and this is part of the vocabulary we're learning for this picture. Not silk. Spiders weave silk, but this word, 8. And I know you know 8. They're talking about some things You sound like you're sleeping, but your eyes are open.
Mm-hmm.
But she's not. No. 8. There's something about spiders. 8. And lay. If you ever read Charlotte's Web, which I'm sure you did in 3rd grade, because everybody in the world does a read aloud of Charlotte's Web in 3rd grade, we know that spiders lay eggs. Like a chicken, only much tinier. All right, so we're looking at this spider, and he's doing something. He's got that bug. Yes, he's eating the bug. Spiders definitely like to eat. They don't use a knife and fork, though. They don't use a knife and fork. There's this magical number that we use. Remember the number that I showed you? The magical number when it comes to spiders. I showed it to you while you were resting. Yes, that 8. They have 8 legs. And that's what they're using. That's what it's using so that it can eat that spider. Or eat that bug. I don't know what kind of bug it is. It really eats a lot of bugs. Oh, this was one of our other words that we looked at for our analogies. This word right here. Here it is. I'll put it right in your line of sight. So you don't have to move too much. Right. And that's what that spider's doing. Alright, the spider. The spider is, remember that word we looked at? We looked at one of these words to describe what he's doing, to decide if it was this word. I'll put my yes, no up there to help you remember what side we're on. No. Oh, yes. Okay, so we're looking at that word. Thank you. To go with that picture. No. Right. All right. And then we're looking at this word. Oh, I know. We're looking at that word. Does that word go with our picture? Yes or no? What do you think? Yes. Yes. All right. How about this word? I think that was that weird word we were talking about because of the silent letter at the end. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you to look at it because I know you will. You'll get there. Because you're just that kind of girl. I know. They're very smart. And pretty soon you'll boss your eyes around and you will get it there. Ready? Let's take a look at it. That word. So does that word go with the picture? Yes or no? Yes, it does. Because that's what he's doing. That's what that picture is for. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Ooh, gosh. I know. There's a picture of a spider, and there's a picture of a web. And I think that's something that you probably already know. That's not something that we have to spend a lot of time on. So I'm not going to. Because I think you know that about spiders. But we have to look at the word that goes with this. Because it's not web. That would be just for babies, and we're not a baby. We have to find out which word goes with this picture of the web. So, is it this word? You have to look at it. I know right now you're looking at me a whole lot. Is it that word? Very nice. Thanks for looking. Does that word, yes or no, go with the web? Yes or no? Oh no, you know what? I'm wondering, I should probably have an I don't know here. Do we need to have an I don't know for that word? Do you know what? I'm wondering, and I'm going to try this, all right? Because I see you looking at me and you might be looking at me for yes. I'm going to switch our sides because I know you are way better on this side. I'm going to put the no over there and I'm going to put the yes here so that you can look at the yes or you can look at me for yes. And looking away is going to be the no. Would that be better for you? Yes. All right. So let's look back at this word. Oh, man. That word. Now, do you know that word? Is that a word you know? Yes. All right. So let's think about the web. Does that word go with our picture of the web? No or yes? Yes, absolutely. Yes, because that's what they make their webs out of. They make their webs out of silk. They spin silk. So if you go to Japan, people make lots of things out of silk. They have a bunch of spiders spinning the silk. I think they have a synthetic silk now, I think. I don't know. It seems a bit provincial. Oh my gosh. You have to check this out. There's something about the spider here that is quite amazing. So you're going to have to get your eyes going to the front, because right now they're going to the side. I like want to get blinders for you. Like very nice. Like a horse. Very nice. Good job. You looked here, and you looked there. So this is the symbol for many. Many. And they have many what? Use your pictures to help you. Many what? Oh, wait. I know when you first wake up, your eyes sometimes do this little circular pattern. And you have to kind of break the pattern to get them to go forward. That a girl. Right. Many eyes. Look at that. When they say, here's looking at you, they mean, here's looking at you. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That's really crazy. Oh, this was one of the words we looked at. I know, it's a really interesting picture, isn't it? I have to say, as much as I thought the story was going to be gross, I'm pretty excited about it because I get to learn new things about spiders because of you. And some pretty cool pictures, I have to say. Oh, what did I do with my paper? Hold on. Hold on, hold on. I'm missing one of my pages. I have that one. Oh, there it is. Just one in the middle somehow. Alright, so let's look. Here we go. Take a look. Wash your eyes around so they go to the middle. You can do it. Ready? I know, they're doing their circle thing. See if you can get them to break the pattern and go to the middle. I know, you just love the left. You love the left. Have you ever thought of taking her to like an ophthalmologist? Like a developmental ophthalmologist? Because it would be really kind of cool if we could, it won't work on the Toby, you'd have to take him off of the Toby, but if she spent part of the day with darkened glasses on that left edge to force her eyes to the right. Just to see, do you have a good developmental
I could find
ophthalmologist?
One,
Developmental ophthalmologist. She has a left side hang. And I don't know, I mean I have some kids that go to vision therapists that really makes a big difference. We'd have to be careful with the lenses, like what would pick up and what wouldn't pick up. But I mean, maybe there could be even some time she could do it, but just for training purposes to kind of get her to. Because it's not muscular. It's more processing. Right. You looked at it. So do you think that that word goes with this picture? No or yes? Okay, you're going to start in the middle. Yes. Absolutely. I think you're right. Because that guy, that spider's laying a lot of eggs. Alright. So, oh, that's not supposed to be 8. That's why I'm confused. So, this is the spider, and we can tell where the spider is at. Right. He's outside. And I'm fine with spiders being outside. I don't particularly like them inside my house. They can be outside. Uh-oh. But look what's happened here. This spider... Go ahead. It's all you. It's all you, Chloe. You can do it. Exactly. Right. That's on your bathtub. Right. In. A spider's living inside. That's where I said, forget it. I don't really want it. All right. That's our picture walk.